Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. We are on ਅੰਗ 23 ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਰਾਗ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਘਰ ਦੂਜਾ. ਧਨ ਜੋਬਨ ਅਰ ਫੁੱਲੜਾ ਨਾਠੀ ਅੜੇ ਦਿਨ ਚਾਰ ਭੱਬਣ ਘੇਰੇ ਪੱਤ ਜਿਉ ਢਲ ਢੁਲ ਜੁਮਣ ਹਾਰ. Maharaj is reminding us that we have very little time. We don't have enough time. Our body is getting old. Maharaj is comparing it with chola. What is chola? Clothes. Again and again, Guru Sahib reminds us that this physical body is going to perish one day. It is just like a clothes. Just like when our clothes are dirty, we change them, or when our clothes are, some have cuts or something in our clothes, we change them. Similarly, the day is coming very close when we will have to leave this physical body. And we live in this body, we don't. But we are not the physical body. But what we need to take care of, ਕੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਰਨਾ, ਇਹ ਚੋਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਲੈਣਾ. The clothes which we got, we have to get a work out of this body. What work? ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਸਿਫਤ ਸਲਾਹ ਨਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਸਿਫਤ ਸਲਾਹ ਕਰਨੀ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ। We have to get a naam from Satguru and do the fifth slah. Starts with Gurumantar, starts with Akhri Bani. Otherwise, Maharaj is saying, Tan, Joban, or Fulada. Tan is money. Joban is youth, the young age. Or Fulada, Nathiede, Pajde pe. The time is going out of our hands. That money, Joban, the flower, it is just like a flower, the Joban, the youth age, just like when the new flower is blossomed, right? And everybody likes it. And that new flower has so much fragrance. It is fresh. When you go close to that flower, you feel happiness. That's like the Joban is, the youth age, young age. You have a lot of energy in your body, right? You can do anything. But as time progresses, ਜਿਉਂ-ਜਿਉਂ time ਵੱਧਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕੋਈ ਨੱਸਦਾ ਭੱਜਦਾ ਦੌੜ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਹੋ, when somebody runs away in front of your eyes, similarly this youth will also run away. This is on Ang 23. ਧਨ ਜੋਬਨ ਅਰ ਫੁੱਲੜਾ ਨਾਠੜੀਏ ਦਿਨ ਚਾਰ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ. There are some flowers which blossoms only for 3-4 days. Fourth day you will see them. What will happen? Murjaaye hoye nazar aande. They just go old, and finally they comes out of the stem. The petals of the flowers will come out. It's dead. No longer that freshness is there. No longer that youth is there. Same thing Maharaj is saying happens with our body. Slowly it perishes. Diseases comes, right? Then Maharaj is telling us, ਭੱਬਣ ਘੇਰੇ ਪਤ ਜਿਉ ਢਲ ਢੁਲ ਜੰਮਣ ਹਾਰ. Everything is going to perish. Even there are some flowers which grow near the water. Near water. What happens? Even if they are in the water, still the time will come. Slowly, their life is such that the petals will fall again, right? They'll become dry. Even living in the water, they will become dry. Pani is the main source for them. Water is the main source for them. Pabban is when the flowers are on the bank of a river or a bank of a water, just kinare te, hai na? Those kind of flowers. They have a lot of water around them, but still the life is less, right? One day they are going to die. Same about our physical body. Little, they move on it on their own. They are loose, right? Similarly, our physical body also, right? When it grows old, it's still loose. There is no more energy left in the body. But Maharaj is saying everything which you see is a Jummanhar, meaning they're going to perish one day. Everything, physical, living, non-living, everything is going to perish one day. So Maharaj says, Rang manala pyarya ja joban na hulla. Kehinde rang man la, hun naam jap la. Do the Sasgra Simran right now. Connect with Vaheguru right now. This is the time. Don't wait for the old age to come. Youth is the best age. Childhood is the best time. Childhood, it's still a responsibility of parents to convince their kids. Sometimes they will do it, sometimes they will not. That's why we have to sit with our kids and do something. But when it comes to youth, it is upon the child, or it is about that person, whether they are connected, whether their mind is going to be connected with Vaheguru or not. First initiative we have to take. Yes, it's good prasad. First initiative we have to take. It's our parents' responsibility also, then it becomes our responsibility. But Maharaj says, Rang Manal, enjoy right now, Japing Naam. We have thought about the enjoyment a different thing. Everybody think enjoyment is watching movies, going to the pubs and clubs. I'm not saying don't watch movies and all, but pubs, clubs, discotheques, spending all your time in those things, people think that that's where the happiness is there. But no, happiness is in focusing within yourself, connecting with the Vaheguru which is inside us, not outside. है ना? मन ਨੂੰ ਜੋਤ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ connect ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ. Mind has to be connected back with the jyot. It should go back from where it came. ਉਹ ਅਸਲੀ ਰੰਗ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਹੈ. ਆਨੰਦ ਆਨੰਦ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਕਹੇ, ਆਨੰਦ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇ ਜਾਣੇ. ਉਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਆਨੰਦ. ਦਿਨ ਥੋੜੇ ਥਕੇ ਪਿਆ ਪੁਰਾਣਾ ਚੋਲਾ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ few days are left. Only few days. So Maharaj started with the childhood, then the youth age came. Now it's an old age. You are already weak. Your body is weak, right? Your days can be counted. Then thode thake paya purana chola. Your body is old now, purani, right? It's no longer a youth. Paya purana chola. This is the Raustuk. This is the central idea. सज्जन मेरे रंगले जाए सुते जीरान. Sajjan mere rangle. That there were rangle sajjan also. Who are rangle sajjan? Rangle sajjan are the ones who japna, right? The gurmat rang, gurmat way of happiness is only when we are connected with Vaheguru. Visar nahi datar, apna naam deho, gun gawa दिन रात नानक चाहो. Vaheguru we should never forget Vaheguru. Some people say this. They say that we always keep Vaheguruji in our mind, in our thought. And I always ask them how you do it. But most of the times I get this answer. Or I always remember. But I don't jump naam, but I always remember. Maybe you can do that. But I'm sure there will be the times when hours will pass, lot of time will pass, and we will not even remember Vaheguru. That's why if we get into a habit of chanting his name, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, it becomes a different ball game. And that Vaheguru Simran will be happening beside you at the back. I think I got a call today or yesterday, something like that. I think today morning, yes, from some Gurmukh, and he was saying he could hear the Simran, he could hear the Gurbani, right? This happens when your mind goes in Sahaj, then you will hear the Sheet Singhs, you will hear the Devlok Devasi, they will be sitting next to you and doing the Simran. That Simran will automatically happen. Vaheguruji inside is also chanting in the Atma Roop, Atam Roop, Atam Ram, Ram hai Atam. Bani Prabh ki sabko bole. You will hear the Gurbani also. These Devlok, the Gurmukhs, they are called angels also in English. It's one and the same thing. Some people call them Sheed Singhs, right? When you are jumping Naam, their food is Simran. They will come, they will listen to you, they will help you chant also. It's a process so that we can go ahead faster. The more time you spend with these angels, the more time you spend with these Devlok Devasi, what will happen? The faster your journey to the upper states is, right? But you have to sit. You can't just say, we can't say this thing, right? Some people say, oh, it's Guru's Kirpa. Guru's Kirpa is there if Guru Sahib is giving you the soji of jumping now. Even if the soji is there, even if the wisdom is there through Guru Sahib saying that who come into the Gurdwara, sit in the Sangat, that is also a call, a calling. And then you go and then chant, do Sas Gira Simran. Even if you're getting a thought of Gurdwara Sahib, just take that as a sign that Vaheguruji wants you to do the seva of Sangat, of the Sant Mahatma. What is Sant? Who are Sant? Sant ki seva naam te aayi. When we will start doing the seva, how we do the seva? By chanting, by doing Sas Gira Simran. Sajjan mere rangle jaye sutte jiran. Jiran is a place in somewhere in India, I think in Gujarat, where there are um, funeral houses, right? Or you can say जिथे दबाया जाता है. It's an old one. So everybody who used to refer to the death in those days, they says, okay, I'll go and sleep in the Jiran. Basically, it's a kabristan, right? It's a kabristan, right? Graveyard, what we say, right? So that graveyard is in Jiran. Jiran is a place somewhere in India, I think in Gujarat, and there is a huge graveyard out there. So during those days, this became a kind of a way to say somebody is going to die. But Sajjan mere rangle jaye sutte jiran. That's a realization that everybody has to go. Even my friends are also going. My family is also going. Everybody is going to perish one day. Hum bhi vanja doomni rova chini wa. I says that just like, with a very, very, low voice when somebody cries. So hum bhi. Even I am going to cry for my friends and family whom I have lost in a very low voice, maybe. I don't want other people to hear that I'm loud. But the sadness is so much that I am also crying. I will cry. But Maharaj says, what you have to do? Hina sunehi goriye. Sorry, I think I skipped the line. Hambi vanja domani huwa chini ban. Chini ban means, what is chini ban? With a very low voice. What does that mean? That means is that remember your death. Even the Rangale Sajjan has to die and people are going to cry. But for how long? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Slowly and slowly people forget about the person who has passed. But it's a remembrance, it's a realization for us. One day we are also going to pass. Recognize, even if you are in youth, recognize you have less problems as compared to the old people, because there will be so many problems in the physical body that it will basically hinder them joining the ਨਾਮ, connecting with the ਨਾਮ. ਬੜੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗ ਅਵਸਥਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਰੀਰ ਢਿੱਲਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ. ਢਿੱਲਾ meaning lot of diseases, some things will come and it's difficult. You can't walk properly, you can't move properly, all those kind of problems will come, right? But to avoid feeling the pain, what we have to do, Saskrasana. Wow, Guru, wow, Guru. Once it becomes part of your system, it becomes easy. Even if there are problems, external or internal, with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, it will help, right? Simran will help. And when you do Simran, what happens? All these angels, Sheet Singhs, whatever you may want to call, they come and protect you. They also do Simran with you because that's what their food is. They are hanging in between, right? They are not in Narak, they are not in hell, but they are in Devlok, where they have all the facilities, right? When we are talking about the facilities and all, whatever Sukham in the Sukham world and the subtle world they want, right? But we should take an inspiration that nobody is permanent here. Everybody is temporary, right? The concept of death and birth is in this physical world. It's just in the Atmak world, in the spiritual world, it's just you are changing your chola. You're just going through a process where you get another life. But at the end of the day, you have to connect with the Naam so that we can also cross this ocean of fire. Bhav Sagar, the scary ocean. There's no other way. And that's why Maharaj is comparing it with the flower. Just flower, the way flowers goes away, the petals falls down in the flower. Same way our life is gonna be. It's the same way. There's no change. You just go back in your life, right? You can remember when you did your 10th grade or high school and then you went to the college. You can remember all the things. Maybe for me, it is like 20 years back, although that stuff, more than that, right? 25 years back, or when I did my 12th grade and all that stuff. But I still remember, right? But it's past. Similarly, this present life is going to be past. And when we will look back, it will be like that happened yesterday. It should. So because we waste our time so much. But when you are doing a Simran, when we do a Simran, when our mind goes in Sahaj, what happens then? When our mind gets in Sahaj, then just like Vaiguruji is a Kal Roop without timeless, our mind is also timeless. We have to understand, Guru Pyareo. So I just bought a new iPad to do a show off, but I think I can use it for good things now, right? So let me share one thing, right? We have to understand, and this understanding, whosoever you meet with, just to make them understand this thing. What is that thing? Let me do the screen broadcast, and let's try to understand this thing. Very, very important. And whosoever you meet, right? Whosoever you meet, just make them understand this thing. Two things are there. Let's call this our physical body. But there is also another subtle body inside. This physical body is governed with the physical time. The subtle body is far away from the time, timeless. This Akal, timeless body, has to meet with Akal Purakh. Away from Kal. Kal is away from Kal. But mind is thinking that this is a physical body. When mind will think that this is the physical body, mind will be always trapped in the Kal. Kal is the governor of Trigun Maya. Mind will be always trapped by the Kal. Maharaj is telling us, just like a flower, right? A flower has a limited time. It comes out, blossoms up, then the time comes, it sheds its petals. Similarly, this upper portion, this physical body on the top, is also going to die. But this part, this subtle body which is inside, subtle body, it never dies. Never ever dies. Subtle body is always alive. Na main buddha, na main bala. It never grows old also. It is timeless also. It is timeless. But what happens? Subtle body has so much connection with the physical body because of our senses and all, it gets stuck. When it gets stuck, although it should be freed when the physical body is dead, but no, it's not freed because it has never thought of a perception that it can be outside this physical body, that it can be alone without this physical body also. It gets stuck, and what happens? What we get is another birth based on our karams, based on our karams. But if this body, inside body, will learn how to get out of this physical body, then what will happen? It will merge in a Kal. But how that understanding will come? Only through Naam, only through Shabad. Even if we just remember this part, right? Half of our problems will be resolved. Half of the problems. Why? Because all the problems we have are with the physical body. I want this, I want that. And when we'll start understanding I'm not a physical body, I will stop complaining. We'll go in Shukrana. We'll go in Shukrana, right? When we go in Shukrana, when we will go in thankfulness state, then Kirpa starts happening. Gur Prasad will happen. That's how this game is. So explain everybody around you that you are not a physical body. Sukham Murat Naam Niranjan Kaya Kakar. There is a lot of things going on. It's not just the physical body. ठीक है जी, आओ जी, ਆਪਾਂ ਬਾਕੀ ਅਗਲਾ ਤੀਸਰੀ ਪੌੜੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ we will start from tomorrow of this ਸ਼ਬਦ। ਆਓ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀਏ। ਆਓ ਸਾਸ ਕੇ ਰਾਤ ਸਿਮਰਨ। we have to say ਵਾਹ, tummy in, listen to your own voice, guru, tummy out, listen to your own voice, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ। ਆਓ ਜੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੀਏ। ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, 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 ਵਾਹ Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, va, 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 guru, guru, va, 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 Guru, Guru, Guru. Antargat, mind to chant and mind to listen. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਪਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇਕ ਉਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਜੀ। We'll meet again tomorrow at 5 p.m.